Hello, my little worms. I'm Day, and I need you to answer a very important question for me.
What do we do with a drunken halfling? What do we do with a drunken halfling? What do we do with a drunken halfling? An Iron Tabs campaign. Way, hey, and simulation. Way, hey, and simulation. Way, hey, and simulation. An Iron Tabs campaign.
And the level we're attacking today is Charge. Charge ever onwards, my cowardly compatriots. Be bold, be brave, be you. What did any of that mean? And now it is time to spin our good old friend, the Wheel of Units, to find out what unit I'm going to have to include in my team. And the unit is the Bomb Cannon from the Secret Faction. This sounds like a very explosive choice, and therefore I am all for it. So the bomb cannon does this. I mean, what did you expect? The clue is kind of in the name there. Bomb cannon. It's an explosive cannon, also known as a regular cannon. And our opponents for today are 3 jousters in the middle, 4 wheelbarrows on the sides there. We have 3 monks, then 5 samurai, 1 monkey king, also known as the major problem, an absolute threat to everything that we put down, because that guy's just going to duplicate all over the place and destroy us, and then back 4 berserkers, who honestly are probably just going to jump off the edge by themselves, and we might have to worry about those. Same with potentially the jousters or the wheelbarrows. They might just walk straight off the edge at some point here. So really, it's just these middle guys that we're going to have to actually worry about. And as for the strategy I'm going to use to defeat them, I'm clearly going to do a Day classic and try to trick them off the edge. So firstly, for our wheel-decided bomb cannons, I'm going to put 2 of them down. 1 up here, not too close to the edge because I don't really want them like hanging off. So maybe about there, and then another one down here. The intention of that is that they're going to be focusing these 2 lines. So this cannon will focus that line, this cannon will focus this line, and then both of them together create like kind of like a pincer to go in between. So they're firing this way, they're firing this way to kill everything in the middle in just like a massive kill zone. Then outside of that is where the real most important part of the strategy comes in. We're putting a bone mage here and another one here. Now, this could technically be any unit. I'm just using them to screw with the AI, because I know all of these guys, they're going to turn towards the bone mages, or they're going to go this way and turn back around towards the bone mages. Either way, that might make them just fall straight into those pits, which is good for us. I could basically use anything for this, because it doesn't have to be a bone mage. It could be a halfling, a peasant, or something like that. But I'm using something that has like a range capability, because they're more likely to stand like still. Like a melee unit's going to walk towards the enemies, but these guys, so long as the enemies that they're fighting are sort of in range, they're mostly going to stay there, and they're pretty cheap. I could use something cheaper, maybe like a spear thrower or something like that. You know, I'm just kind of in a bone mage sort of like mood right now. At least these guys might be useful outside of just that initial first attack. And then what are we spending the rest of our budget on? Well, I think the best use would be snake archers, because snakes are units that are just going to be going all over the place. The enemy units are going to be chasing down our snakes, and we don't care if our snakes die, because we're just firing more snakes. So we're just going to put a bunch of snake archers back here somewhere. I don't want them too close, because then they'll start screwing with the air of these guys that we want to fall in the pits. But unfortunately, if they're this far back, they're not going to be able to shoot initially. They're going to have to walk a little bit closer. We just don't want them to actually walk in the pits themselves, because that would be kind of bad, you know? So we'll just put a bunch of those down. We can't afford another one. Sure, 2 clubbers. I guess that will be our team. And now it's time to let this battle commence. So before we start it, we want to immediately fly to this section, because this is where all the action is going to be happening, and go. So these guys should hopefully trick them, so they're going to go this way. Come on, turn around, turn around. There's the turnaround. Straight in the pit, all over there, straight in the pit. And the explosion from our lovely bomb cans over there, and we've gotten rid of all of the units that were going to run us down right at the beginning. So now we have to worry about these berserkers. Unfortunately, we just lost the bone mage. Goodbye, bud, goodbye. These berserkers are coming in over there. The cannons are firing. The cannons are firing more over that way. What about the Monkey King? What has happened with the Monkey King? Yeah, I think he's still back there. Okay. Did he just fall in the pit? He did. Goodbye, Monkey King! Yeah, baby! Okay, Monkey King's gone. We just have to deal with these 2 guys, and they do not stand a chance. Come on, Cannon. Finish him off. Are you okay back there, Cannon? Yeah, you seem a little stuck right now. But come on, 1 monk. It's 1 monk, and there's the cannonball. Goodbye! Goodbye, random monk. So as I said, I think we pretty effectively used the strategy of trick them off the edge. I was not expecting to get the Monkey King down there at the back too. He didn't even get a chance to like duplicate and like screw us over. Apparently we lost a cannon though. Because I am only seeing one cannon. What happened to our other cannon? Hey guys, what happened to our other cannon? If you went down that way, I assume the other cannon went this way. So, that looks like a piece of a cannon. Victory! Okay, I knew I had a good strategy, but that outcome was beyond even my expectations. Everyone just fell. I knew that the AI in this game is not very good at the whole self-preservation sort of thing. They're very talented at just immediately walking straight off ledges, which is the whole reason I was able to succeed in my Halfling versus series to begin with. But yeah, that went way better. That just went way better. Every single guy at the front, all immediately down. A lot of like observing stuff, immediately down. So a bunch of people in the back, immediately down. Monkey King straight down the pit. There's just a couple guys. And like the fact is, clearly on our side, our cannon fell off and stuff like that. So like the risk was on both sides. It wasn't just, you know, the enemies that were falling off there, but like it really worked so well. Like I'm very glad the wheel gave us those cannons, because like that was such a useful unit for this sort of level, because I'm like, oh my god, all we have to do is distract the enemies and the cannons are just going to blow up everyone, and then like they're just going to send them flying with the explosion. Even if they don't kill them, they'll send them off and then they'll just go flying off the edge, and oh my god, they're all going to die. And I love how we lost there, and it's like, is there like one guy? Yeah, there's one guy. That was a run with like all cannons, I think one snake archer and then like the two clubbers, but yeah, one guy, that came down to one guy, because I think most of the cannons probably just fell off the edge while being stupid. Yep. But anyway, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe for more. There'll be, you know, 2 episodes a week, all that stuff. Sometimes you get skip forward to the next day, or, you know, things happen. Usually there'll be 2 episodes, sometimes 1, maybe sometimes 0 for like 7 months. Oops. I promise that won't happen again. Probably. But anyway, I'll see you next time. So for now, goodbye everybody, and roll the outro.
I gave that bastard what he deserved. A funeral. Fit for a king.